Okay, here we go. We're going with another VOD here. This time, it is almost at home in life. Sandbox versus Afreeca. Afreeca is 0-2. Sandbox is 1-1. Let's see how this goes. We already know how it's gonna go because Afreeca are terrible. But let's talk about this draft. Lucian, Syndra, and Renekton. Good bans so far. You know, not a big fan of Renekton in general, but not bad. I'm not a fan of Renekton, but he works, so good ban. That's the biggest thing. Is like I like banning bad picks more than picking bad picks. Because if you ban a bad pick, you're acknowledging that you don't know how to answer it, and you're not allowing them to take advantage of that fact. Pantheon, Camille, Olaf. I think obviously the better way is just figure out how to answer that pick. But if you can't do that, then I mean, give yourself those training wheels. Vayne. Why is there a Vayne ban? That's so weird. I wonder if Sandbox saw this specific draft and expected a Vayne. Oh, there's a Yuumi. Oh, that's so gross. That is so gross. Why is there a Yuumi? That's gonna be so gross with the Aatrox. I actually kind of like this draft. I'm not gonna lie to you, from Afreeca. Only because I get to see Yuumi Aatrox, which is like the funnest thing to play. Kai'Sa. Oh, shit. I just realized that too. Kai'Sa has opened and they picked Galio. Man. They lost the draft there. That's such a hard lose. That is such a hard lose. Like, what is this? Never mind. Let's not even talk about this draft. What is the last pick? I don't even want to talk about this draft anymore, man. They just lost the draft with that individually. I didn't even think about that until you pointed it out. They have good ball delivery. That's what I like about Sandbox's comp. They have really good ball delivery. Oriona's gonna have a great time, but Afreeca's comp is just. Why did you? Yeah. Everyone's favorite LCK player, Mopsy. Yeah. Everyone's favorite. No. Everyone's favorite LCK player is Zeus with the 2Z Zeus. That's everyone's favorite LCK player. So many people talk about how, like in LCK Discord the other day, I saw so many people talking about how he should just be kicked out of LCK. It was so tragic because I love Zeus so much. He played so well in CK in the summer and in the spring with BBQ. But man, feels bad. Yeah, Zeus was so sick in CK. But then he wasn't sick. Are we on ×2? Yeah, I can tell. Okay, let's get going. And we see a 5-minute... Go over the wall! Do it! That's so tragic. He jumps over the wall right when Nidalee recalls. They're just looking for people and not finding them. So that's so sad. That's an L? That really is an L. They're going back. Okay. Okay, Afreeca are actually playing this early game pretty well. I'm not gonna lie to you. Both junglers gonna vertical jungle, but it's really good that they're making them think that they're gonna try for the so basically they're making Sandbox think that they can try for level 2 priority, but Afreeca came down. What? They really don't want them to hit level 2 early. Oh, that's a really good gank. That's really good. That sucks so much for Tolan to burn flashes early. Thoughts on Howling? He's okay. What the fuck just happened? Why are Afreeca diving? This is so cheesy. This is so cheesy from Afreeca. This is so cheesy. Oh my gosh. 2 for 1 there on the dive. That's not bad, actually. That is not bad. That was so cheesy. And they can't escape that either. They're just stuck. They just have to fight that sandbox. That was so cheesy. That's really good that they're getting the scaling started on Tristana. So again, early game, it's not bad from Afreeca. But the problem is, against Nidalee, all you have to do is gank once, and she's gonna just really separate that CS lead. Imagine if they miscommunicate. Yeah, if they miscommunicate, if they misplayed that even slightly, it's GG. Because either Pump is going to get both those kills or Rel is. I mean, you'd rather Samira get the kills, but either are bad scenarios. But now all Afreeca has to do in the bot lane is just not die. Just don't int, and you win this game. This is so good that they have this lead right now. Because they can scale really nicely with the Aatrox and the Tristana, and the Talia's getting fed too. You can scale really nicely with this. Going in again. Maybe a little bit. Maybe shouldn't have tried to flash there. Didn't look like Barry was going to make it in time. I'm liking the early itemization so far. Pretty good from everybody. No complaints so far. First dragon is Ocean, which is interesting. Usually would have liked to take it by now, or else it's not necessary. Ooh. That's really bad that C's lost the blue buff there. He still has the, I think he has a 1 camp advantage, and it's about to become 2. Nope, never mind. It's still, it's about 2 or 1. It's going to be a sneaky attempt. They do spot it out thanks to the Gnar, but they're just not interested in trying to contest or trade. It looks like they're going to try to trade, though, because you see Sandbox's bot lane kind of go that direction. Rel maybe wants to try to get this dragon going. Oh. What? Did no one pick it up? Barry forgot to pick it up, so he had to ult back to get it. Man. Wait, I didn't mean to open that. Man. Whoo, sheesh, man. That's Afreeca. If you want Afreeca Challengers summed up in one clip, it's that clip of them having a really good early game start, and then Barry's like, "Oh shit, wait, I forgot the Herald." Austin Spear has a pretty good academy, right? I don't know if they still have an academy. They had that academy roster while they were still in CK. They still have an academy, really? I don't know. I haven't kept up with Academy this year. That's 2020. Where's 2021? Here it is. Who's on their Academy team? Does it say? Oh, yeah. Oh, there's a lot of Academy. Oh, Winners still has an Academy team. That's weird. I don't know any of these players. I know Nino. Yeah, I don't know any of these players. Anyway, let's get back into it. What was the second place? Afreeca Academy? Don't know any of these players either. No, I recognize the jungler. No, I don't. No, I do. Just kidding. Because he used to be on Austin Spear Academy, and I watched him play in a tournament once. Interesting. What is this? Wait. Hold on, I want to show this real quick. I love this. I like this a lot. They're trying to renew their insurance and the price just doubled. It's pretty good. It's pretty funny. That's what I like about the Korean casters. They're really funny. Like there was this one video I saw of the subtitled commentators. I think it was from last year in LCK, and like they're so hilarious. What just happened? I missed it. Oh, just a pick. He just made a smart pick, and we literally just saw the man forget that Herald existed a minute ago. After he just killed it, he forgot about it. Wait, what just happened? Oh, the VOD's doing this thing. No, go back to 1080. Okay. You know what's funny? For the longest time, I tried to figure out why Predator Galio was so good. And I didn't think about that fact that literally just gives you more movement speed for better W's. I didn't think about that for like a couple of days while I was trying to figure out why people were taking Galio. Taking Predator and Galio. I just didn't think about the fact that you can just hit Predator and get easy W's. Or I guess easy engages in general. It can be an E, a W. I just didn't think about basics. Some days I think of Predator Recon. Some days I don't know why Predator Galio is good. That sums up my League of Legends knowledge. Which, by the way, I am 100% taking credit for inventing Predator Recon. That is a big Samira play. Didn't they engage that too? Did Afreeca engage that? Yeah. But why? Why, when everybody's there, are you trying to fight that? Who needs Predator when Ken Tank exists? I mean, but you want to have wait, what was? Wait a minute. Was it about to run out? Oh well. But like, you want to have Proto Belt though on Galio. That's a good item. That's a really good item for him to have. So Predator, I think Predator is good here. But I also think Kim Tink is good in other scenarios instead of Predator. But Proto Build is just a good item, and it's really good on Galio even more so. Excuse me. Cough. It's so weird that the Freak is up 2 kills, but they're basically not up in gold. It's not even a 1k difference. And a big reason for that is I guess this mid lane gap. But that shouldn't even be it though. The CS gap. Why the? Oh, it's the Samira. No, because even that shouldn't make up the gap, should it? How? Still, the point is every time, like Afreeca, they have kills. If they have someone with like they have the kills on their jungler, but more CS here. They have some kills in their bot lane, but more kills here. It's they're going tit for tat with these gold. Some GOT script writing right there, Tris, you mean? Yeah, that's honestly from. Sometimes it's like this has like how did you not see that? Or why are they doing that? It's like it is some Game of Thrones script writing. You're absolutely right. Taking a look at this replay, where Trap is playing Aatrox. I mean, holy. So well played by Trap. Trap is the rich of challengers, I guess. Just put him on Aatrox for easy wins. Just kidding, they can't even win with that. Because they lose this game. That we do know. We know they lose this game. Mostly because they're Afreeca, and partly because we know that their 2 wins are against Nongshim, which is expected, and Genji, which is unexpected. Is this game a long game? No, we're already like probably 2/3 of the way done. This is probably gonna be over in 10 minutes. Oh wait, you can do that? What? That's a projectile? Can you do that with Yasuo too? I've never seen that before. No, I don't think I have. That's huge. I did not know that. I need to remember that next time I'm playing Samira. But I almost never play against Talia. But now I know. No, we're just watching. Just farming and pushing and recalling. Usual Korean stuff. I don't know if I want to be there if I'm howling, honestly. I'd be scared of this Aatrox now. He just 2v1'd you. Granted, it was under his own turret, but still. Imagine what he can do 1v1. He's trying to fight him, too. You can tell. He's trying to get him to the point where he can fight him. And he's trying to get him to come further in, but he's just he's not. Gnar's not doing it. Howling, which you like to see. Excuse me. They're playing ping pong in the mid lane with these minions. I really don't like that. It's like SANDBOX is the dad and Afreeca is the son, and they're playing catch in the front yard with the baseball. And Oriana Ball is the baseball. Like Oriana Ball uses the minions to kill them, and then the minions come, and then you send them back. With I guess Yumi's the ball for Afreeca. But yeah, they're playing catch in the front yard, getting some father-son bonding going. I think I don't know what I think actually. There's not like I want to see them look for picks, but at the same time, like who can you get picks with on SANDBOX? I mean, you don't all your pick tools. You don't want to use them just for basic picks. You can't do anything without starting a team fight with either of these teams. That's why they're mostly just doing nothing in between. So what should they do? Look at this. Freeze opportunity top lane. Are they going to freeze it? Nope. They're going to send it back for Galio to get. That's the thing is like you don't have to you don't have to let this happen if you're like especially if you're SANDBOX here. You don't have to constantly be shoving these waves into them. There's nothing forcing you to do it. Okay, so we finally have Baron started, but it's going to be ended, so I don't have to slow this down. Didn't think so. Howling, getting Trap off of the wave, and he's just going to shove it back into him. Maybe this time he'll freeze it. No, he's shoving. Oh, like, look at that. Trap is showing that he's not willing to walk up to contest CS. He's showing you that he's willing to let you just sit there with the wave if you want to. So why are you pushing the minions into him just so you can recall to go do the same thing top lane? Like, you have teleport. You can freeze, man. You don't have to be there. I know you want to be in the middle of the map, but you don't have to be. You can just sit on the side over there and freeze it up. Think about all that gold you could deny to Aatrox as he's willing to let you freeze it. Or willing to not contest the wave, I should say. I mean, I'm not even going to slow that down. It's just the engage from SANDBOX is so strong, and they're just jumping in and dying one by one. I don't know, man. Barry, really smart by Tolan to make sure that Barry doesn't try to sneak the dragon, and that's exactly what he tried to do, and he got killed for it. So Baron's gone for them, Dragon's gone for them. This is just, I mean, what can you do? You know, why did Trap teleport and then go in and fight and die? Why not just not give them the gold and go do something somewhere else? Anything anywhere else? Go be AFK in your base for all I care. Just don't die. You haven't died yet. That's a lot of gold you just gave up. I don't know. I guess he thought he was release Aatrox where you could just 1v4 people. Or I guess first initial rework Aatrox, I should say. Just on a die. I mean, this game is now just over. Afreeca, man, pain is all you can say. Because this is the point of the game where only one person needs to die for Afreeca for them to be outnumbered, or not outnumbered. I mean, that's obvious. For them to not be able to win team fights, they can't. It is impossible for them to win. Oh, please don't win this. Please don't win this team fight. Okay, thank you. I was gonna say, please don't win this team fight. What? Whoa! Samira got a pentakill. remember this. Good W there by Pump. Lil Pump. About to drop a platinum record. What is the song about this time? Same as every other song. Molly and women and alcohol. And he gets his J-pop. They're like, Lil Pump doesn't got it anymore. Guys, he's rapping the same song over and over. He's like, nah, watch me come back with the same song, baby. And then it's a pentakill. I don't know. It just feels like Afreeca let themselves, like, I don't know, get the life squeeze out of them. Like if you go back even to well, maybe not there. Like for a lot of the game, they're sitting 4-1. Like this is a good state for them. But they just. Five, 3. They for one, I don't like the composition. If could you imagine this start if they had Kaisa instead of Tristana? Granted, they probably wouldn't have tried those dives if they didn't have Tristana, but I mean, I don't know. Tristana wasn't the pick, Yuumi wasn't the pick, Galio's an okay pick, but I mean, interesting that they basically just lost this game in draft. Like if we go back to the draft, like here, even here is just fine to see. Could have taken Kaisa here, instead it's banned there, and then you're stuck with Tristana instead against Samira, who just showed why you have to pick one of the 2 strongest ADCs in the game to even have a chance of winning. But yeah, it's just losing in draft and not trying to push the pace in your favor. Like, let's go back maybe before, whenever the 6-3 is. Go back. Why am I need to go a little bit more forward. Okay, this is a good stopping point, I think. Do they go for the drag? Actually, wait, do they? Like, here. It's like, what a... Maybe not there. Go back a little bit. Go back a little bit. I think this is when they lost the game. Is this fight. This is what I'm looking for. This fight is when they lost the game. Because you have a solid lead. And you're fighting here because you know it's in your favor. But the thing is, you have Tristana in your bottom lane. You just shouldn't be diving here. And they get a kill, but it's like you're diving in front of a Samira. A Samira Rel, nonetheless. And I'm not sure what you expect to happen. Now that Samira has a bounty, you continuously allow her to free farm without pressuring anything the entire game. The Yuumi pick just isn't it this game, I think. The composition doesn't really make sense. Like that's another thing. Their composition doesn't really thrive at doing anything past dives early game. Like there's nothing they can do. They have team fighting, I guess. But I mean, in reality, any team comp can team fight decently. Their team comp, it feels like, doesn't excel at anything, while Sandbox have a really strong team fighting comp with Samira Rel. You have the Orianna as a great team fighting tool. If you have a good Gnar, that's a really good thing to have in team fights. So Afreeca just setting their, like, sealing their fate with that mid lane fight, and then just drafting terribly are the two things I'd say they did wrong. But let's go to the next game.